As a young man in the modern world, it can often be confusing. Should I go out and enjoy my younger years? No, I should be working really hard and hustling towards my goals, right? But I have no clue what I want to do in life. Well, then let me start with what I'm good at. What am I even good at? You see, between the ages of 16 and 20, I really struggled with having any direction in my life. And not even knowing yourself is one of the fundamental skills I see a lot of young men lack. So the one skill you need to prioritize if you haven't already is self-awareness. Now, a lot of people might click off the video at this point because it isn't the sexy answer you wanted to hear. And if you want to be like these people and continue having no direction in your life, well then crack on. But let me explain to you why self-awareness is so important and how you can implement this today and start moving forward in your life. Self-awareness is important as if you develop the skill of understanding how your own mind works, well then you can play the game and beat your own mind at it. Let's face it, we all like winning, right? So let me give you an example. You often skip your workouts because you say that you're gonna go after work, but because you hate your job so much, as soon as you get home, you just wanna relax and do nothing. Now, what if you made it a game so that you had to make it to the gym 3 times after work next week? Doesn't matter what workout you do, how long you're in the gym, you could even just walk straight through the door and then come back out. But you have to make it to the gym 3 times after work next week. You know that you could easily do that. And I know for myself, and probably you watching, that if you make it to the gym, you're probably gonna do some sort of workout. Realistically, you're not just gonna go to the gym and walk out. So by knowing your weaknesses, and in this example, it was actually just making it to the gym, you can then gamify this experience and win. Instead of your mind dictating what you do, you dictate your mind and you will get what you want from life. Now here's a quick exercise you can do to start opening up your mind and learn more about yourself. Get a pen and paper or even the notes section on your phone and ask yourself these 3 questions. Question 1, what makes me feel good in the long term, not the short term? So for example, eating 3 donuts might feel like a good idea in the short term, but in the long term, you feel pretty sluggish after doing it and you probably regret doing it. Whereas something like exercise, you never really regret. Question 2, what skills can I bring to the table or what am I good at? Now this doesn't need to be all academic related. It could be good communication skills. It could be good practical knowledge. Whatever it is, what do you bring to the table? And question number 3, what do I currently do that makes me unhappy which I don't tell people? See, there's often things in your life that you just put a mask on because you just want to make your life easier in the short term. This question will help you understand what things you are hiding and help you address them. Now, if you're really struggling for some answers, I'll give you some examples of what I put for each question. So for question 1, what makes me feel good in the long term, I put getting up early, training jiu-jitsu, following a structured training program, and making valuable content. For question number 2, what skills or qualities can I bring to the table? I put I'm open-minded, I can do physically demanding tasks well, I can be creative when in the right frame of mind, and I like helping others to be better versions of themselves. And question 3, what do I do that makes me unhappy that I don't tell people? I put I spend too much time on social media and claim that I'm doing it for work when I'm really not, and I don't put in enough effort with my own content, yet I am in a very blessed and privileged position to do so. See, right here, by answering these 3 questions, you've just laid out a blueprint for yourself. And as time progresses, the goalposts will likely move, meaning that your answers to these questions will actually change, and that means you're making progress. You're cutting away the stuff that you don't actually like. It's just your addictions and bad habits that have you scrolling on social media for hours. And instead, you're spending more time on things that you actually find fulfilling and that you do, and you end up losing track of time whilst you're doing these sports activities, whatever it is. And overall, this will lead you to live a much happier and more fulfilling lifestyle. So go out there today and start working on your self-awareness.